Hilfiger, nigga, Star Report. I am your host, Troy Terrain, PKA Star, your main nigga on the trigger, okay? All right, it's Friday. You want to have some fun, I know, so let me just say, fuck the algorithm early, okay? Tonight's topic is a throwback. It's a throwback. Mammy goes full throttle. This is a throwback video in my community section from 2018. Who sent me that video this morning? And why would you do that to me? I've been on that bullshit all day. But now, to be objective, do you see the showrunner? Do black men accept responsibility? Let's give the females that one tonight, okay? All right, troll babies, how you guys doing? Salute. Deeds, are we okay? Audio, spelling. Do black men accept responsibility? And I'm sipping wine tonight. I didn't feel like driving to the liquor store. Ooh. Red wine with ice, you know? I wanted to go out and get some Stoli vodka, and I said, I don't feel like driving, and I don't have any beer. And then my dumb ass totally forgot when I looked on my kitchen counter, I have 2 wine racks full of wine. I'm not a wine drinker, but if you follow me on Instagram, you see my kitchen area, 2 wine racks full of goddamn wine. So here we go, sipping wine today, all right? All right, guys, I am trolling the New York Knicks. I don't give a fuck about the Knicks. I'm a Knick hater from way back. And it's kind of personal. I was put out of Madison Square Garden. I cannot, to my knowledge, I still can't go see New York Knicks games in the Garden. I can go to concerts, you know, but they've got that facial scanning thing now. Yes, troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? So I'm almost positive if I try and go into the Garden to see a Knicks game, I will be escorted out again, you know? Last time I tried, I tried to wear a Ted Koppel wig, and they said, nah, Star, come on, just this way. Let's get you the fuck out of here. All right, anyway, are they playing now? I need updates, please, somebody. Are they playing now? They were on a winning streak, 7 games last I heard, and I was like, oh, shit. This has got to stop. Are they playing tonight? Did they lose? Please, in the name of the blood, tell me they're beating the Heat? No! I called a buddy of mine and I said, hey man, did the Knicks lose since winning 7 in a row? And he said, I'm not sure. I said, well, you do know their longest winning streak of games, right? Now, he's a Knicks fan. He didn't know. He said, I don't know. Kids, I'm such a fucking hater. I said 18 games back in the late 60s, early 70s. Yes, no, troll babies? 18 games in a row. So we've got to stop this fucking winning streak. Anyway, all right, Mammy. Oh, Mammy. Mammy, don't you cry. No more. In my community section, that's a video from 2018. Is she a FBA? Please tell me she is. A foundational black American. She was 20 years of age at the time. Tore up the goddamn Planet Fitness. She was arrested. Thank you, Jesus, huh? I got her name. Grand Rapids. Yeah. Tearing the goddamn place up. I don't give a fuck. And salute to the black men, you know, who just let her do her thing, you know. But there used to be a time when, you know, a bitch like that would have been chin-checked. Bow, calm your dumb ass down, all right? Ooh, left-handed says he wants to smoke right now. Ooh, I spoke to him earlier. He said, where's let me see if I remember exactly how he said it. I think he said, where's your white friend at? Oh, we getting to the dumb shit early. Peace, left-handed Friday night. I'm sipping wine. What's going on, OG?
In this corner from the planet of Brooklyn, weighing 250 rhyme books.
Right.
It's your man left-handed.
Right.
In the building. What's going on?
You looking for the white boy. You said earlier, you know, is the white boy hiding or something like that you said, right? Well, how'd you phrase that?
I'm loving how you hyping up the set.
Yeah.
I'm loving how you hyping up the set.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Again, it is what it is. We here. It's Friday now. We here. Yeah. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I'm just ready to get it cracking. Let's go.
Okay. Showrunner, a very nice female who supports the show, as do many black females, and I want them to know this is the objective perspective. I'm not just zoning in on black women. I have never been like hurt by a black woman, but mammies do the most. But tonight, we try and be a little objective. Do black men accept responsibility? Can we start there left-handed, please? Let's broad stroke. Let's marginalize. Black men, do they accept responsibility?
I'm not. I would say I accept responsibility on my end, but I can't speak for everybody else, man. I guess that's how cats end up in the situations that they get in. They don't accept responsibility for how they got in the situation. Mm-hmm. And I had to learn that coming up. So again, blaming everybody else and looking over there and the blame and the crux of the situation is on you. Mm-hmm. Then you got to learn that. If you haven't got that yet, you'll get it, and you'll probably have to get your heart broke to get it. When you understand, then you'll get it. But do men accept responsibility? I can't speak for all men. I can speak for me.
Black men. And now hang on a second. You're a few years younger than myself. Why are you still living the good life with no wife, no kids? Why are you still spoiling yourself? Why haven't you settled, and fallen victim to a bitch with her mouth poked out? Why haven't you accepted that?
I learned my lesson. I observe, I watch, and I was caught up in that. Yeah. And again, I can do me. You know what I mean? I don't have to be, beholden to nobody. Where you at? Where you going?
Right.
This and that. I'm doing me. I'm grown.
Yeah.
And I move in a particular way. You know what I mean? So again, I'm good.
Yeah.
So can't nobody come in my cipher and tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Or I'm messing up the game. Yeah. No.
You don't have a big booger bear bitch, telling you 3 o'clock in the morning, hold me, make love to me like you used to. You don't hear no shit like that, right?
Nah.
All right, hold on a second. Stay right there, Rory.
What I do, I tell AO Star, I tell him, you be the judge. You know what I mean? You be the judge. And I haven't had, you could be mad at me, sweetheart. You could call me whatever you want to call me, but you're not going to say that. Period.
Okay, hang on a second, Todd. I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Rory, left-handed, is on the line. He says, what's really good with you? Hardbody 425 got your donation. Salute. Hold on a second. Can you send me that link? Right now, we're doing Mammy from 2018. Folks, that is a throwback video. It's Friday night. There's some other things I want to talk about. The Drink Champs saying that they're not going to interview Keith Murray because of possible mental health issues. We'll talk about that later. But right now, do black men accept responsibility? And let me put myself on the chopping block first. In terms of females, I don't want to be trapped like that. I mean, I have no reason not to be in a relationship that is heading towards the altar. But I'm spoiled. I don't want to, have somebody just, constantly, digging at me, to do what she wants me to do. And then as time goes on, it becomes a situation where I'm being nagged. Now, with regards to another aspect of responsibility, getting arrested by the police. Yes, I've always accepted responsibility, and then, I've gotten myself out of those situations, and I tell police, listen, you got me. Yes, I did it. However, I got a bigger fish for you. I guess I know where the guns are, so I have accepted responsibility in those areas. Hang on a second, left hand. Let's bring some folks in. Oh, shit, I think that's Rory. Early, 347, white boy Rory, the white Denzel. Are you there, Rory?
Oh.
Okay.
Yo,
okay.
It's good.
Friday night.
Left handed was good.
Yeah, he's right there.
You hyped
What up, Rory? What's good, baby?
Early, homie.
All right.
Okay, Rory, I need to make sure that you can hear me. I need to make sure that you can hear me so I'm not constantly saying, One at a time. Come closer to the phone. When I say hang on, I need you to hang on so that we're not just on top of each other, okay? Friday night. All right, folks, if you're new to the show, these are two homies of mine. Left-handed called out Rory. He wanted to battle him. Are you ready, left-handed? How do you want to do this?
I'm good. Rory owes us one. So you go first. You owe us one.
Okay. Both of these guys are from the New York Tri-State area, left-handed from Brooklyn.
I don't know nobody nothing.
Rory's from Manhattan. Are you going first?
I knew you were going to say that.
Nobody nothing.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know nobody. I don't know no black dude from Brooklyn, nothing. But I'll go first.
I know.
Whatever.
Let's go.
I know. Let's go.
I'm good.
Let's go.
Shit, I'ma keep it raw till the Lord opens the gates. I be in the hood shaking crack on my brand new plates. Out on bail, just caught a brand new case. The kid a $150 said he need a brand new face. Hold up. The kid a $150 need a brand new face. You ain't been in that jail. You ain't no wild vato. You's a bummy ass nigga, man. You's a degato. Don't make me put the gloves on and grab the Roscoe. You ain't no rider. You ain't shooting shit up. Let me see your sleeves, you old ass. You shooting shit up? Man, you stupid as fuck. Your mom should have aborted you. Nothing but blood hanging with me. Hanging out. Nothing but blood with me, ain't talking gang shit. Family is who I bangs with. I ain't punching niggas, you know I ain't want the bonus. Pulling out guns the size of Debo Sabonis. You's a little doja, I'm a line pusher. I'm ashamed that I gotta write rhymes with you. And I could tell that Brooklyn ain't proud of you, or they would have beat the left-handed right out of you. Sorry, man, I had a couple of drinks before I came home.
Okay, well, don't make excuses. Don't make excuses.
Let me roll again.
No, left-handed, do you want to go? Or do you want Rory to go again? He says he wants to go again.
He can go again.
Okay, let's go again.
Nah, that was my rhyme. Go ahead. I just kind of fucked up. I came in from happy.
You ready? You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I need the floor. I don't need Rory interrupting me. Because I didn't interrupt him when he was going.
No, I'm not going to interrupt
So I need the floor right now.
Right.
All right. Rory, this ain't glory, so get out of the way. Let me introduce you, cousin, to training today. Hold up. I ain't finished. I'm going to go from the beginning. I got steam to let off be in the society of the minutes. It's Gene Kenneth, serving points up in the scrimmage. I'll leave Rory Mason winded and his face screwed in the grimace. 10 toes down with a sounding slap like Hank Boyd. Get the point, Rory. Bang or smack this left-handed joint. With the dope verbiage from Hype Thyroid, just start with the part RM destroyed. No doubt I got clout and it's not a cutout. Rhyme skills tough and wild as all get out. I do what I do so I can break bread out. Let the wild thing go with school let out. Far from limited, fly spitter, less timid. Slick talker from the staircase style, so let's get it. One shot dead ya, llama artillery. Poison in my darts, leave the stuck mind skittery. Rory, lefty is nicer, as my style does heavy lifted. Never have to say much, my style is just sin sit. And slap suckers like Rory, Twitter bird type it. Waiting for a retweet of somebody to say they like it. Telephone, tell a friend or associate. MCs is in your ear and it's appropriate for us to kick the doper shit. Put it in ginger, right, Rory? Put it in ginger and let the verbs and nouns soak in it. Your turn.
Okay. Folks, we have a battle early. It's Friday night. We're a little sloppy tonight. If you're just now joining us, our focus is a throwback video. It's in my community section. Mammy went full throttle up in Planet Fitness. Hold on a second, Roy. Before you go, let me just acknowledge a few people who sent in donations. Crook from DeBrook, I got you. Thank you so much. Mayor Eric Adams sent in a PayPal. Guys, the PayPal link is at the top of the live chat if you don't have Cash App, if you want to support the machine, okay? And hey, Christy, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay, Christy says, on Rory for the win. Okay. AJ, I got your donation. And SBM Streets got your donation. Rory, it's on you. You have the floor.
Yo, Star, can I do a redo? Cause I know I
Go
messed
ahead.
up my
Go.
flow. What they call that?
Just go. Just go. Whatever, man. Just go.
Cool. Shit, I'ma keep it raw till the Lord opens the gates. Be in the hood, shaking crack on my brand new plates. Out on bail, just caught a brand new case. Said the kid $150 need a brand new face. You ain't been in and out of jail cause you's a wild vato. You's a bummy ass nigga. You's a de gato. Don't make me put the gloves on and grab the Roscoe. You ain't no rider. You ain't shooting shit up. Lift your sleeve up. Your old ass is shooting shit up. Your mom should have aborted you. You stupid as fuck. Nothing but blood with me, ain't talking gang shit. Family is who I bangs with. Ain't punching niggas, I don't know who got the bonus. Pulling guns out to size up decent bonus. Use a little doja, I'm a line pusher. I'm ashamed that I gotta trade rhymes with you. And I know Brooklyn ain't proud of you, or they would have beat the left-handed right the fuck out of you.
Okay. Rory did a do-over, left-handed. Do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
I don't need no do-over. Ready?
Go ahead.
Ready?
Go
No,
ahead.
you good? Yo.
Well, it's mine, right?
Yo.
Fall back, Rory. Let left-handed speak. Let left-handed
I'ma give
speak.
you Yo, let me give you props.
Left-handed speak, please. So we don't have to do this on top of each other. Go ahead, left-handed. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
All right, Rory. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it on some down south stuff for you, my guy. One time, Rory. Your spit's not fit to go with my spit. My spit hits hard like a scared convict. When the convict gotta let off his shit, we'll get cleared out through the gate and shit. So come off it, power move been lit by the flyword split or this Brooklyn kiss. Stash of the smash of the rocket ship with the full bit, hash of the Chiba clip. Is he that hip or will son split? Make gun forget every piece of script that ever been ripped, practice the hit. Let them come on inside, get some real live shit. All my crew get lift, burning hectic splits. Till the sunshine hit, cause we infinite. You should just admit that admit you're half-brain for another monkey shit. You can't fuck with me, Rory. Next. Who you want to be? Are you Malcolm X? You the white Denzel, white raised hell. I'm going to tell you like this, I can't tell. Talk about Glocks, you shooting me? I'm going to tell you like this, you shut up, B. Can't fuck with me, Rory. Too much drunk, too much old deals, too much thunk. Too much dunking, go smoke something. Rory, you can't fuck with that, and I'm bumping. Everything that you wish you could say, I'm a real MC from around the way. Flat switch representer, summer through the winter. Think fast and quick fast, city chamber I enter. Elements of dominance, past the tenements of basements. Action man with first place wit. Keeps you well above a lyrical norm that takes place and manifests throughout the physical form. Word is bone. I keep you well above 1,000 degrees. The planet in Hades, fuck the fucking humidity. MCs respect my gadget. Final paper or plastic, drastic measurements. The rocket ever since. Rest parties was a dime a dozen, and you still can't do me done. So what the deal doesn't? I'm gonna tell you like this, what's next? Try to play me out, call you Malcolm X. Now, Rory, come with another rhyme and bore me.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up after Rory because I do want to get into some other topics. And left-handed, I want to talk to you about the Knicks before you go. Rory, are you, responding to left-handed Rory?
Yo, left-handed is cool, but you know that old clap your hands to everybody. That's old, man. That's like 40 years old. Come on, man, 50 years old. But yeah, you know. Salute to left-handed.
Okay, are you responding? That's the question, Rory. Are you responding?
Dude. Why you doing a southern thing? The fuck is that? Trying to sound southern.
Are you responding, Rory? Come on, what are we doing?
Listen.
Are you responding?
The fuck was
Did that sound southern? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I ain't doing southern. Come on, man. Come on with the bars, man. Knock it off. Come on with the bars, man. Come on.
That was
Okay, Rory, hang on a second, guys. It's Friday night. Okay, you ready, Rory? I gotta do a show here. Are you responding?
No, I'm good. I spit my bars. I'm good.
Okay.
I killed him with that.
Okay.
I killed him with that.
Okay.
Because he spit more? What? Because he could. Anybody could talk gibberish all night. My shit versus his shit.
All right. So
man.
you're tapped out. You're tapped out. Yeah.
Tapped
Who?
out.
Ain't nobody tapped out. This dude is spitting some.
Yes, you did.
We was going
First of all,
Judge by
First of all,
Ron.
you said
Judge
the
by
same-
Ron.
you said the
Nah,
same
he's
Ron
judged by
twice.
Ron for sure, Ron.
Okay, guys, I think we're done here. Left-handed, I want to talk to you about
No
the
tap
New York
out.
Knicks. Rory, stay there.
Yeah,
Left-handed,
he tapped out, B.
New York Knicks. What's going
he
on?
ain't no-
Where are they right now? Left-handed New York Knicks. They were at a 7-game winning streak. Where are they
Where
now?
are they right now?
Yes. Is the game over with the
You know,
Miami
like you talked about earlier.
Miami Heat?
Like you talked about earlier, they do what they say. Going for 8 in a row tonight. 93-88. The Knicks are up 93-88. So again,
What quarter?
doing our thing.
What quarter? What quarter?
Bad luck on the Knicks.
What quarter?
They're doing what they got to do right now. The magic number for the Knicks is 50. I
Okay.
want to see if they can get there.
What quarter? What quarter are they in, sir?
Third quarter, it's about 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, get ready to start.
Okay.
96-88 Knicks.
Okay, great. All right, guys, I'm going to shift gears. Good to talk to both of you. Thank you for tapping in.
All right, Rory, taps out.
Okay. All right. Whew. Man, was that me or was that like pulling teeth? Sheesh. Folks, Nori says the Drink Champs won't interview Keith Murray. Anybody want to comment on that? I don't know. I mean, we want the bullshit, don't we? Keith Murray's, that's Keith. Why is it now you're concerned about his mental health? I just saw a little clip. I'm not trying to, come at Nori and DJ EFM, but it was on hotnewhiphop.com. And the showrunner, do black men accept responsibility? Black men, let's get you on the phone lines tonight. Don't hide, don't run. We have been going in on mammies for the longest. 302, are you there? You ready? Good evening, 302.
Yes, sir. This is Skylar Saunders.
Skylar Saunders, how are you, man? Good to talk to you. Nori says the Drink Champs will not interview Keith Murray. Can we start there, and then we can possibly do Mammy, the throwback video, and then Black Men.
Okay.
Skylar Saunders, go ahead.
Okay. With the Keith Murray thing, I think it's because, politics as usual, that's getting in the way.
Okay.
They got sponsors. They got numbers. So they're trying to be very cautious with bringing him on because what was that? It was in January that he got into all that talk about being with the women, and they didn't, obviously go along with it.
Yeah, he was talking about Foxy Brown and Corinne Steffens, a.k.a. Superhead, and it was great content. And I thought that was the whole premise of going on the Drink Champs, to loosen up and talk crazy. Go ahead.
Exactly. No, that's a good point. You get them liquored up and then they lose their tongue.
Yeah. Go ahead. You were saying politics. I agree. Yeah, politics. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's politics. It's politics as usual, and it's commercialism as well. They have their various liquor sponsors as well as clothing sponsors. And Nori and what's his name? DJ FN?
EFN.
EFN, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They are guardians of that show.
Yes. Yeah.
And after the big blow up with Kanye, they don't want, more press, have them on the receiving end of bad press again, or questionable behavior.
Okay. So I guess the question is, do you agree, or do you want to see, some entertaining, turn up, high on whatever, and smoked out?
I want to see Keith Murray on there because he's an intelligent young man. He's an intelligent architect of the game.
Very intelligent.
He has brought hip hop on his back as one of the most underrated heroes of the game.
Okay. Scholar, I need you and us to be fair tonight. Do black men accept responsibility? We have been riding on the mammies for the longest, and we will continue because Mammy does the most. But do black men accept responsibility? What do you say about that?
Here's the thing. I don't want to get into semantics.
Why not?
But you said black men.
Black men.
Black men, not black males, not black boys, but black men.
Okay.
And accept responsibility for what exactly?
It's a very broad question. Can you put the mirror on yourself? You're a man of color, yes?
I can put,
no?
Well, I'm a man of color. I was going to put the mirror. I was going to show up the mirror of my dad. He took control over the situation when my mother and he divorced.
Okay.
He raised us for 8 years before he met my stepmother.
Okay.
He laid the foundation for me to be a man myself.
So he accepted responsibility. I guess I want to talk more about
Absolutely.
now, in today's day and time. We ride on mammies. Now, in my community
Right.
section, mammy going ape shit, full throttle, 2018 up in Planet Fitness. Now, let's talk about now. Do black men accept responsibility now?
Now, it's a different game. There's a lot of, like I said, I'm going to be careful with the vocabulary. But the black simps or the black, wannabe men,
Okay.
they don't take responsibility because they run. Like, it's okay. Like, I see what Nick Cannon is doing. He's trying to build a tribe, I think.
Good point,
I think he's
Nick Cannon.
strategically doing something.
Good point.
But there are little boys that are just running around getting women pregnant and not taking responsibility for it at all. Like, not even it's beyond child support.
Okay.
It's a level of not caring for them, not nurturing, not raising a child.
Okay. Hey, man, good to hear from you. Do you want to promote your platforms? What's going on? Any new articles?
Absolutely.
New articles? What do you got?
Sure. Yeah. You can go to Instagram.com/scholarize. That's where you can get all my stories. Every time I put up something, I make sure I put in the Scholarize. So
Right.
it's Instagram.com/SKYLERIZED.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you, man. Take care, Scholar.
Good to talk to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Is this going to be a tough conversation for us? Do black men accept responsibility? It's Friday night. I've already said fuck the algorithm. You know what else prompted me to address this showrunner topic? How many times have I seen over the years, the decades, black men get caught doing something and they say, "It wasn't me, I swear to God. I swear on everything I love you, I swear on my kids." And then up pops a fucking video of that person committing the crime or whatever. The baby's his. Then what? You've sworn to God. On my kids. And then you're guilty. Is it genetics? I think we did a show years ago, who are the best liars? Troll Baby, does anybody remember that? Who are the best liars? There was not a lot of traction on that show. Hang on a second. Up jumps the bussy. I got your donation. Thank you very much. Rory forgot rapping and jumped back on this. Pardon me. Rory, forget rapping and jump back on this jungle bussy, okay? Okay. Thank you, Deeds. Deeds says everything is okay. We're doing good with audio and spelling. Okay. Nori and DGEFN, pardon me, were speaking, as I said, on their show, The Drink Champs. And they're no longer on Revolt TV. I forget where they shifted gears to, but they've got a label and some other things, if memory serves me correctly. Salute to them. Congratulations. And they said no time soon will Keith Murray be on the show until they can check and, make sure he's okay. Jason, got your donation. Star, I had an encounter with Mammy today at the Verizon store. She's a Verizon employee, and when she looked at my account, she said, "Damn, why you have so many lines?" Okay. And you were offended by that, or you just didn't like her questioning your lines? AJ, got your donation. Thank you, sir. DJ Douya, I sent your banner to be revised, but if you want to call in, man, please do. DJ Douya, okay? And we have another new sponsor. Hold on a second. Tapping in. Looks okay, but they're focused sports. Let me bring this call in while I read this other email. Area code 917, Friday evening. 917, are you there?
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
Yes,
You
sir.
hear me?
How are you, sir? Good evening. Friday.
Hey, yo, man, I'm living, man. I can't complain, man. I'm in here sipping some Bel Air, man. Living, man. Regular
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Friday. Enjoying my night. Hey, listen, man, the topic, right? We're going to stick to the topic, right? You said
Please
fuck
do.
the algorithm.
Yeah,
Right?
let's go. Let's go.
All right, yo, check this out, man. Black men, yeah, we take responsibility. It depends on what we take responsibility for. For our children, yeah, I could definitely say that. Right now, it's a lot of shit in a way. Basically, what you call them the mammies, we talking about the sisters been blocking brothers from taking responsibilities to the kids. Straight up right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm a brother. I'm fighting to be a father. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a brother taking my baby mother back and forth to court every 3 months to see my child. So, yeah, right there, we definitely take responsibility. As far as breaking the law, hell no. Who takes responsibility for that?
Okay. I've known over the years a lot of guys like yourself who do fight to see their kids, and then they have to deal with a nasty woman who has a bad disposition. And as I've always said, an attitude can be adjusted, but when they have a bad disposition, they can then poison the mind of the child. And then I've seen guys just walk away like, damn, man, it's a losing battle, and she's already got the child mentally against me. Go ahead.
Exactly. That's where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying? But I was at that point in the beginning. My son is 5 years old, man. And I was at that point in the beginning, like, I was going, like I was literally to the point, like, yo, what can I do? Like what do I got to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking her to court. The judge is putting in court orders. She's not following the court orders. I'm taking her back to court. The judge is putting back in the same court orders. I'm like, yo, listen. And the crazy part about this is I'm in a better living condition than her. You dig what I'm saying? Like she lives in the projects. I live in a nice little community, like better conditions. So I'm thinking about my son, like, yo, listen, send my son with me, you know, until you get your life together.
Well, now, hang on a second. She was in the projects when you met her, and you were outside of the...
Oh, hell no. Nah, not at all. Like she was in a better situation when I met her. I was fresh home. I did some time, you know, I served some time.
Of course.
And I came home, you know, and I was trying to get it right. And, you know, she when I met her, she had a job, and, you know, things were going good for her. I ain't gonna lie, you know, and she took me in, you know.
I'm loving this conversation. Now, hold on. Stay with me. Why didn't you hang in there for her when you got your weight up and then she fell on hard times? Why didn't you hold her down? Just curious.
Hey, Star, I swear, man. Let me tell you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. The whole time when I met her, when I was dealing with her, I was a piece of shit, man. You know, I was cheating on her. I was doing my thing. You know, I'm fresh out, my weight up. I'm looking good. I'm shining. You know, I'm getting to the money. You know, I'm doing my thing.
Right.
And not to say it's right that I regret all that. You know, but when
you became a funny style nigga, sir? You became a funny style nigga?
I ain't gonna lie. No. She knew I was doing my thing though. Like, you know, like she.
No. I'm talking about now, sir. Now. Are you a funny style nigga now?
No.
You can't hold her down now?
No.
Where's the disconnect?
So let me explain to you.
I'm waiting. Explain. I'm waiting. You keep saying I ain't gonna lie. To tell us.
Now, one thing I did, right, when she became pregnant, right, when I found out she was pregnant, I tried to change my ways, but by that time she was in too deep. Yeah. Like shit, like I already did mad crazy shit. She's pregnant, she's keeping the baby, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change. Right, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really changing basically for my son. It wasn't about changing for her. I just wanted to be a good father.
Yeah.
This is my first child.
Sir, with all due respect, with all due respect, I don't think that you accepted responsibility. She She was there.
No.
She was there for you, sir. When you were a piece of shit, you admitted it. Now she's falling on hard
I don't have to.
Sir, she's up in the projects now. You out in the burbs. you got a lawnmower. You got them you got them fancy fucking Prada slides. I hear it in your voice. I hear it in your voice. And now she's a smut. That's wrong, my nigga. That's wrong. But go ahead.
Nah, no.
Funny style, nigga.
You're not hearing me.
You're a Brooklyn nigga, yes?
I'm trying to take care of her.
You're Brooklyn?
Look, no. I'm not. No. Sir. I'm not trying to accept responsibility for her.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to accept responsibility for my child.
Got you.
I don't gotta take care of her.
Okay.
I gotta take care of my son.
Okay.
And she's not allowing me to do that. So that's the issue I have with her.
Gotcha.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going back and forth to court. I'm taking her to court. She's not taking me to court. You dig what I'm saying? Like, no, hell no, I'm not taking responsibility for her. She's gonna get her child support check every week.
Okay. So I hate to cut short. I gotta go, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you. Thank you. It's not like he was dodging, just weaving and bobbing. Area code 215. Sit tight. It's Friday night. I'm sipping a little wine. Just sit tight. I got time. DJ Dooyah, I need to speak with you. Can you call in? I want to be clear on your banner. Is the focus of your channel sports? Can you call in, DJ Dooyah? Okay, I spoke to Skylar Saunders. Good to talk to you, sir. Same crook. Got your donation. Okay. Jamal. Nigga, how dare you wear my team hat? I need to know if they're winning 8 games in a row. Can I get a hardcore Knick fan on the line here? Okay, hang on a second. Mammy leaves child in car in Trenton, New Jersey. Woman fleeing from police crashes with child in car. Damn. Is there a video? Deeds, should we focus on Nori and Drink Champs, or should we stay on Mammy? The throwback video of Mammy, okay? Area code 215, good evening. Friday night. Do black men accept responsibility? 215.
Yo, what's up, Troy?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
What's going on?
How are you?
How you doing tonight? Yeah, I called about I just sent you an email, too, from the New York Times. A couple years back, they did an article about black men are doing the best as fathers in the whole country. I'm sure you probably seen that article before. It's like a CDC study.
Okay.
It's a CDC study that said, it was kind of shattering all the rumors and the stereotypes that we as black men face. I don't want to say we, because I know you color neutral and shit. But excuse my language. But us black men, like me, myself, like we definitely take care of our responsibilities. And surprisingly enough, black men are in their child's lives. You could check out the article. I just sent it to you maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Stay with me. You know what? Never mind Nori and Mammy. I'm going to title this whole show, Do Black Men Accept Responsibility? That's the title of the goddamn show. I'm going to look for your email. Okay, so you were saying continue. Go ahead.
I was just saying that it said the black men are the most active fathers in the United States.
Come on.
And, we get this.
Come on.
We just get this stigma put on us that we're not taking care of our children.
Okay.
And I think it's just to foster, the whole reality that to keep us as second-class citizens. We the permanent underclass in America as black people. So it just fosters that. It's another study. I'll send that to you in the email too. That black women have 1 million more children than black men, and it's because they have children with men from other races, and that stigma is also thrown at us, like that we always dealing with the white women, we always dealing with the Latinas, but it's I'll send it to you.
Well, sir, you have the floor. Hang on a second. Hang on. It's Friday. Pull the article up and read it. Read it. I got time, my nigga. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh no, I ain't gonna pull it up while we on the phone. You can
Why,
put me on hold.
why
and I'll probably
not?
send it to you, but
Hold on. Stay there. Stay there.
I
Stay.
mean-
Sir,
All right.
let's slow it down. It's Friday. Pull the article. I'm going to go to my email. Let's have this conversation, man. We owe it to black women. We have been riding on black women, have we not?
yup.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it right now.
Pull the article. Guys, sit tight on the phones. I'm fixing my title. Do black men accept responsibility? Deeds, I need you to make sure the spelling is okay. This guy sounds like he wants to throw the bullshit back on black women, and I'm here for that. Do black men accept responsibility in America? Pow, okay. That's the title of the show. We'll get back to Nori, Drink Champs. Where are the black women to now call in? To go in, you know? Sit tight, sir. Don't you go anywhere. You are in the queue. Don't you move. Let's bring in area code 587. Friday night, good evening. 587, turn that down in the background. Okay, he's doing too much. I'm looking for your email that you say you sent me, yes?
Yeah, I sent it.
Okay.
It's
I'm looking for it.
it's a New York Times article.
Okay. Now, you are a father, I would imagine, yes?
Definitely, yes, sir.
How many children, and are you
yes,
with
sir.
the children's mothers or mother?
No, I got 3 kids. I got primary custody of my daughters because their mom is a goofball. My son is grown.
Let's not take shots at her. You have custody from the same woman, all 3 kids?
No, no.
Hmm.
I got two different
So
kids'
okay.
parents. I'm trying to find the article for you. I found where it's at, and I got.
Okay, you say you sent me an email. I'm looking right now. Opinion. Okay, I got your email.
It's a New
York
it's a New-
Times. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Black dads are doing the best, but now this is a New York Times article. I have to print it out because they want you to subscribe and all that bullshit. Let me go through all of this, okay, so we can have this conversation. Friday night, I got time. Stay there. I'm going to bring in one more call while I'm waiting on you. Area code 561, good evening. Do black men accept responsibility in America? 561.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I just want to chime in on that topic because, black men, okay, we're speaking about black men in America. Black men aren't a monolith, so
Okay.
to be quite honest, yes and no, because I've been on both sides of the tracks, to where I've had some friends growing up, no matter what, even if it's their fault, why they're going through what they're going through, they refuse. It's always, they just don't like me, or crack is doing too much.
Right.
So I've experienced a lot of black men in America taking that stance. But I would like to call the ones who do take responsibility, sadly enough, the silent majority.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of black men out here who really put their boots to the ground. They handle business and do what they have to do. But unfortunately, we live in an age of propaganda and
Right.
a lot of social media outlets, to where the ones on social media, even if it's like, I don't know percentages, but if it's a small portion of the population of black men, they seem like the loudest because of social media. So, guys are getting arrested by cops and, the crackers are doing this wrong.
Yeah.
But
And let me say this. To your point, you have a lot of scorned and older women who are no longer the cream of the crop. They're no longer the top choice. So they get to woofing, screaming, and barking, kicking up dust, taking random shots, and if they can't have their way with a black man, what's the first thing they say? Oh, I think he's gay. And so their voices ring loud, just like you said. Go ahead.
And see, to add on, to piggyback on your point, yes,
Come on.
their voices ring loud. But the sad thing about it, a lot of black men that I know that are some of my peers and colleagues who are intellectuals, respectfully, we just see it and we just let them rant off and go do what we actually do in real life, which is take responsibility. That's the thing that sucks with us being in America, because if you have some sort of sense, you're just not going to combat, people who are loud and ignorant.
Right.
So the loud and ignorant, they have a voice, which is the problem. So to just chime in on the topic, yes and no.
Good points. Hey, man, thank you for your call. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Okay, yes, sir. Okay. 215, are you ready? You sent me an article. I have your article.
Yeah.
I printed it out.
I sent you another one. Yeah,
Okay.
I sent you the one that shows you that
I got it.
it's on page 4. It's a PDF file.
Yeah.
It's on page 4 of the PDF file. It says black women have 57% of black women have kids, and it's like 49% of black men have kids.
Okay.
So it just shows that we get this stigma thrown at us, like that we are fathering all these kids, and it's not even 50% of black men don't even have over 50% of black men don't even have kids. So we get this horrible father thing, and I definitely don't think it's justified, because I know when I was a kid growing up in the 80s and the 90s, a lot of my friends and family members was raised by single mothers.
Okay.
But as we grew up with my generation, I'm saying I'm probably like 15 years younger than you. So I've noticed that since my childhood, like the single mothers, now you still got single mothers today, but the fathers are way more active.
Yeah.
I see kids with their dads at schools. I'm talking about black dads. I see them on the playgrounds. I see them at the games.
Hang on a second. This article from 2015 New York Times by Charles Blow, B-L-O-W. It points out, if you didn't make reference to this, in 2013, in nearly 72% of births to non-Hispanic black women, the mothers were unmarried. So
that's another point too.
So the question, the title, do black men accept responsibility? Maybe it's more so propaganda. Maybe black men are responsible and black women are the problem. To broad stroke.
Hold on, I ain't saying black women are I'm not saying black women are the problem. I'm saying the society we live in is the problem. But I'm glad you brought that up too, because black men are more married than black women as well.
Good point.
So it doesn't matter if they might be married to a Caucasian woman, they might be married to a Latina, an Asian woman, a mixed race woman, but black men are more married, and like we are more married to black women.
Yeah.
It's like 80% of the marriages that black men are in are with black women, but there are more married black men than there are married black women. Okay. So of course we're taking more responsibility. I mean, the statistics show. I sent you two articles.
Well, I'm going to print one of them out, man. Thank you for digging through this, calling in. This is a good topic, and I want us to be as fair and as objective as possible. Thank you for calling in, man. Thank you.
Oh, no doubt. Thank you for having
yes, sir.
me on.
Thank you. Okay. I took the time with him, folks. Did I not? I didn't just, get him off the line. He sent some good information. If black women are not going to call in tonight, well, then, we can shift the gears and start praising black men who are responsible. There's some good stats here from the New York Times. You see that? Black dads are doing best of all. And let's bring these Hispanic women into the equation. I always tell you, don't give them a fucking pass. Don't give them a pass. Under no circumstance. All that Latina shit sounds cute. But they get big off the pig fast. Newt, 8282 got your donation. Rap battle was a teeth puller. KRS, take notes. Yeah, that was a little tough. You know, I don't know. I was expecting more from those two. Nat from Michigan got your donation. Just checking in. Did Rory respond to left-handed? Yeah, they were on the line earlier. Terrence got your donation. Terrence, you sent me an email, yes? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe black men are sovereign citizens. LOL. Junior got your donation. Are you on the line? No, I just spoke to him. I just spoke to Junior. Thank you, man, for being patient. Let's bring in area code 317, and then I'm going to PayPal donations. Friday night, are you there? 317. Change my show.
Hey, Star.
Hey, who's this?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I want to talk about your topic. Are women responsible in America? Black
No.
women?
I need to help you. Are you dyslexic, respectfully? Are black men?
No, I'm not dyslexic.
Okay.
Why would you say that, Star?
Well, you said black women. The title says, "Do black men accept responsibility?" I'm shifting gears. We always going on mammies.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I thought you said, do black women take responsibility? Because you wanted some women to call in.
Baby, can you see the screen? Can you read respectfully? Can you read? Are you sipping?
Okay, now
Are you on the llama juice?
see it, but
What are you doing?
Okay, Star, you're famous for switching topics right in the middle of a show. Like you switch your topic like 3 or 4 times.
No. It's always been consistent.
Am I right?
It's always been, no, you're wrong. It's always been consistent on the showrunner. Now it's up top. Do black men accept responsibility?
I think black men do accept responsibility,
Come on.
but I think it's selective. I think it depends on the situation and the time and the place.
Okay.
Because I just had to check a man today. It's an ex-boyfriend that I had years ago, and all of a sudden he wants to come around, and he's married, and I had to remind him, okay, you didn't take responsibility when you had me, when you left, so don't try to come back around. And you want to know what his excuse was?
Tell us.
Oh, I thought you were kind of like in a low place because you didn't have a boyfriend. That ain't got nothing to do with what happened in the past.
Now hang on a second. You said he's married?
Yes.
Hang on. He's married?
Yeah, he's married.
Okay. And where did he...
He's married, but it wasn't like he was trying to, date me or anything right now. But
He was sniffing around. We used to call that sniffing around. So now, where were you guys talking? Were you having coffee? Was he at your place? Where was these conversations taking place?
Well, it was on the phone. He had called. And he did come over last week because he had repaired something outside of the house, because he does like a lot of repairs. So when he came to repair, I guess he saw that I was looking fabulous, I would say. But then he called, and like I said, he was sniffing around, like seeing what's up. Like, how do you know I was at a low place? You don't know that. I didn't tell you that. So no. So that's why I say sometimes they do take responsibility, but it's selective. And it depends.
Why don't you take responsibility? Why are you letting a married man come round to your house making repairs? His wife probably doesn't know that. And you're talking to him on the phone. Why are you conducting yourself like a homewrecker? Don't you have a moral compass? Why are you entertaining the bullshit? Why?
Okay. Okay, see, Star, that is so wrong.
No, that's how I would see you. Hang on, let's have that real conversation. Never mind. I would see you as a willing participant of the bullshit. You know he's married. Why is he coming?
Okay.
What? Hang on. Why is he coming to your home? Does his wife know he's coming to your home, talking to you on the phone?
Probably not.
You can't even answer the question. That's not the question. What's the answer to the question? Does his wife know? It's a very simple question.
No.
No.
Probably
no,
not.
No. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So he's right.
Wait a minute. You just checked me.
So he's right to assume you ain't got
Wait a
no.
minute,
You ain't got
Star.
no. Well, hang on. Let's not talk on top of each other. He's right to assume you ain't got
Okay.
nothing going on. You're entertaining my bullshit. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. For a second there, Star, I thought you was Kevin Samuels because you checked me, rightfully so. Okay, and I really appreciate that.
Come on.
But I didn't even see it that way. I didn't see it as I was entertaining him because he was, he's been a friend of the family. He does repairs, and, that's what he do.
Mm-hmm.
But to call me a week later trying to entertain me, like, no. I didn't like it. And I did tell him about himself. So I think he got the memo.
Why don't you look in the mirror and tell yourself about yourself, with all due respect? And you see, Kevin Samuels and I are from the same generation. He was a year or two younger than me. So the way that I'm speaking to you and the way that he spoke is pretty much how the both of us were raised and the standards that our parents had. Why don't you look in the mirror and check yourself and stop entertaining a married man's wife or a wife's married husband? Stop talking to him on the phone. Stop all this coming around, fixing stuff, and keep keying and laughing as you tried to do it first when you called him.
Even if he's been a friend for a long time, I can't communicate anything. Like,
Say
I
again?
mean, really, do I have to really cut it totally off? It's not like I'm trying to sleep with the guy.
Why are you entertaining the bullshit? I'm not saying you have to stop speaking to the man, but why are you entertaining the bullshit? You see, if you don't realize, and it sounds like you're a woman of a certain age, respectfully, if you can't tell when you're doing something that's out of line, then you need more help than anybody can give you. You know if what you're doing is not cool.
I know, Star.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what's right from wrong. So yeah. But as far as him being responsible, that wasn't a responsible act. I don't care what position that places me in. Like, the men have to be responsible too.
You don't care. Ooh, you don't care.
No, because otherwise we just constantly let the man off the hook and say that he doesn't have no accountability in a two-way situation when he does.
Yeah. All right. Are you a Christian? You sound like a Christian. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Christian. How can you tell? So are you psychic?
Well, listen, most Christians don't like to accept, the fault of their ways. I would suggest, with all due respect, go sit in the tub. Go sit in the tub and crack that Bible. It's been a while. Don't take a shower and let the water run off you. Sit in the tub, light you some candles, and read that Bible, okay?
Oh, wow. That's why I love you, Star.
Thank you,
okay.
darling. Thank
well,
you.
you have a good Friday.
You too now. Bye.
All right, bye.
Okay. See, I took the time to speak to her. Get up in that bathtub and crack that Bible. And this time, absorb it. Don't just read it, absorb it. Apply the knowledge. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You see, a lot of people read books and they, that was a good book. It doesn't matter if you enjoyed the book, if it's a book of substance, and if you consider the Bible, the Hadith, the Torah, the Talmud, if you consider them to be books of great substance, apply the knowledge. Anyway, all fine. Got your donation for calling that broad out. Yeah, man. She was nice. I'm not gonna go in on her, but all that giggling, trying to act like, he coming around here. Yeah, he's coming around here because you allow the bullshit. Let's go to area code 614. Good evening, 614. Do black men accept responsibility?
What's up, Star? This Charles Eves.
Hey, what's up, man?
I think black men do. I think black men do. I think they do accept responsibility.
Come on.
But
Come on.
the problem is, for so many years, we've been programmed from the media. And another thing, not to cut that point off, but they think because a black man is not physically in the house, he's not doing his job. That can't be more from the truth.
Okay.
That can't be more from the truth. But yes, I think when a lot of people say black men is not accepting their responsibilities, they just really using regurgitated talking points, Star.
Okay.
You get it from the media. You get it from the far right wing think tanks and stuff. And then once that black powerful woman sprinkle her 2 cents in, man, that conversation is blown out the water, Star.
Right.
And then this is what we have.
Good point.
This is what we have. Black men don't accept their responsibility.
Yeah.
But that couldn't be farther from the truth.
Are you a father, Charles? We've spoken before. I see you're very active on YouTube. Are you a father?
I'm very active, brother.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, hey, man, I appreciate your call. You want to promote your platform before you go? Want to promote your platform?
Yes, I would like to promote my platform,
Please.
man. It's Charles Eves on YouTube. It's Charles Eves, but it's Charles_Eves on Instagram.
Okay.
And today I just uploaded a couple videos. One to look for is that R. Kelly. He got.
We're not going to mention him because anything with his name in it cannot be monetized. But good to talk to you, Charles Eves. Good to talk to you, man. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Chaz County got your donation via PayPal. Black men who value ownership and quality of life usually accept responsibility, but the modern day savage nigga only accepts plea bargains. Very well said. Hustle got your donation. Star, have you seen the video of Charleston White talking crazy about math? Yeah, that's like a couple of weeks, ago. He and that Math Hoffa thing. Thank you for your donation. I don't want to get in the middle of anybody's back and forth tension. That's not what I do, but thank you for your donation, Hustle. Up jumps the bussy. I read that. Someone pretending to be Mayor Eric Adams says he's watching my Shot 97 drill rap channel. The channel is doing good, and next week we're going to have those station IDs and the station promos. Anybody in that live chat been checking out shot97.com? The music? The music. We designed it coming out of the gate so that, you can focus more on the music. After every 2 songs, there is a sweeper again. What's important right now is listening to the music before we start, adding commercials and things like that. Eddie got your donation. Salute OG. Here's a little something for the machine. Enjoying the show. Thank you very much. Okay. Mr. Controversy, did you send in a donation so I don't just read random emails? Okay. Rory sent in a donation. Thank you, Rory. Okay, who is this? Okay, this is the email, the guy who I just spoke to. Thank you for more information. Terrence says, black men need better pull-out game. Well, according to some of the articles that were just sent to me, black men are doing okay. Anybody have any stats on Hispanic men? I think Hispanic men might be doing worse than American black men, if you ask me, in terms of being there for their families and kids, Area code 310, good evening. 310, do black men accept responsibility? Are you there?
This is Luke Kidney.
Hey, what's up, man? You're calling from a different area code, yes?
Yeah, 310 right now, man.
Good to hear from you.
No more 9019.
Good to hear from you, man. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, man. Hey, Star. So, do black men accept responsibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question?
That's the question.
Man, this is a hard one, but
Take your time.
I would say this.
Take your time.
I'll say, and I know you're gonna bring me back to my African origins, but I'll say this: when I say black man, I'm saying African American
Okay.
and African, right?
Okay.
Because that's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that they take responsibility when they have to, you know, like when they might go to prison, or when the mom asks him to, you know what I'm saying, like something like that. But on the real, I would say in general, no. You know, right now in 2023, I would say no, they don't. And they may like spend money on like when it comes to children and pay the child support. Like I said, you know, it's court mandatory, but at the same time, black women are divorcing black men, right? I think it's a high rate right now. And
I can't confirm that if black women are divorcing black men more. So I can't confirm that. Do you have any stats, any data to show that, or are you just saying something randomly?
I'm saying something based on what I heard, you know. So it's a
Capping.
general statement. But also responsibility. If they took responsibility, there would not be so many passport bros and MGTOW and movements like that are threatening the black family structure. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if men pull away from women, there will not be any families, right?
I want to jump in, Luke Caney. I am going to take the side of black men as a whole. I'm going to broad stroke. I've known some really great fathers over the decades. I'm an older man. I have seen really good guys go through hell and high water to try and take care of their kids. And coming out of the, you know, the civil rights era, you know, I was raised in the 70s, and the 80s and the 90s in particular, those children that were born in the 70s and the early 80s, they were of a different mindset because they didn't really have to struggle like, you know, the generations prior to me. Just give me a second. Let me try and lay all this out. So you had black men trying to be there for their kids, trying to be fathers, but you had a certain type of newer female. And if I can just broad stroke and say black and Hispanic, again, let's not give these fucking Hispanic broads a pass because a lot of them are from lower income areas, the inner city. They're no better than black women. Let's not get it fucked up. And at some point, I have seen many black men say, hey, you know what? I love my kids, but I'm not going to, you know, lose my fucking dignity in the process here. I'm not going to let the courts disrespect me. This broad disrespect me. Her parents disrespect me. Her family disrespect me. And she's poisoning the mind of a child. I have seen many good black men say, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I got to throw my hands up. Hopefully the kid will come around and try and find me later on in life. What do you think about that?
I would say this. From what you said, it sounds right, and it is right. However, if I'm taking responsibility, I'm going to have to take that on the chin and work with what I have.
Shit.
Straight up. I'm going to have to take that on the chin because I'll be taking responsibility for having intercourse with a bad woman or having unprotected intercourse when I'm not ready to take that burden. That's what I would say.
'Okay.
I would tell you this, Star. When my father was alive, he he would complain to me about my mom.
Yeah.
And I would tell him, you married her. You got to deal with her. Don't call me and talk to me about this, and that.
Right.
I'm not listening.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I'm not listening.
Okay. Hey, Luke Caney, I appreciate you calling in tonight and having this rational conversation, man. Have a great evening. Thank you.
You too, man. And
Yes, sir.
left-handed, killed Rory tonight.
Okay.
I'm out.
Salute. Okay. Do black men accept responsibility? Hold on a second. I sent out a few text messages to see if anybody wanted to join the conversation. Okay, thank you, Deeds. Deeds said the spelling is okay. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to be fair, as I do. This is the objective perspective. If you feel that black men do not accept responsibility, call in, present your case. But, try not to just make it about your own personal experiences, because so many people, sometimes they try to romanticize things or try and put extra sauce on something. Sometimes you have people, male and female, who are just, scorned. They want to lash out, but they're not really being practical. Vernice, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Yeah, Vernice, the PayPal is always on top of the live chat. Let me see if it's there. PayPal. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you for being patient. Okay, somebody by the name of Rage Star. These skeezers can talk about passport bros, but won't have that energy for washed up hoes who take trips to Jamaica for broke niggas with 10-inch poles. That's a very good point. That's not my focus tonight. That's a very, very good point. We've done shows similar to that. Women who travel, abroad, whether they go to the Caribbean, different places, and they get to, seeking out, I'll just say, natives, do all sorts of promiscuous shit and then come back home acting as if it's all good. I mean, if you accept that, hey, that's on you. Jason, I got your donation. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jason. Was that with respect to something you said earlier? But thank you for your donation again, okay? Anthony, got your donation. Are you on the line, sir? Area code 804. Where is Anthony? Anthony, thank you for being patient. Do black men accept responsibility? That is our official title tonight.
Yes, sir. I hope you can hear me okay.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me, sir?
You have the floor. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate the conversation. I listen to you all the time. I really don't chime in, but I think this is important.
Okay.
I want to take my time because I'm not used to, speaking in this forum, so I want to make sure I'm articulating myself correctly.
Take your time.
Yeah, black men, yes, 100%. We do take responsibility. I think the problem is, and what I'm trying to teach my daughter, is that black women as a whole, at least now, and I'm 32 years old, black women as a whole do not value themselves, and it starts with just simple things like protecting yourself. I have never been, and I love my black queens, I've never been with a black woman that has told me to put on a condom. I have always done it myself. But they have never told me to do that. And see, the problem with black women now, younger, and this generation, is that they feel like they want to choose the man before the man chooses them.
Right.
And they also feel like the middle of their body is the way that they can get a man and keep a man. And when a woman has chosen you, they decide that they want to have a child. As a black man, I've never met a black man that doesn't want to take care of their kids.
Okay.
But they might not have chosen you.
Mm-hmm.
They've chosen the kid, they haven't chosen you. And the problem with black women is, I feel like as a whole, they don't value themselves enough. and so they have to be scorned. They have to go through these tough phases with people to become the black queen that they now are. And once they've gone through things. So I think the biggest thing for black women is I think they don't do a good enough job of valuing themselves, and that is through protecting themselves.
Okay.
That is through not having children, because it is not on me to wear a condom.
Right.
It is on you to make me to wear a condom.
Facts.
Because the baby is coming from you.
Coming from you.
And so,
You're going to carry it for 9 months. You should be the one to say, hey, you ain't got no condom. We ain't doing nothing. You're right. Come on.
And it starts with that. But what happens is a black woman ends up liking a man and says, you know what? I want to be with this man. And so I'm going to allow myself to get pregnant. I'm going to allow myself to get pregnant.
Yeah.
And when I get pregnant, now I feel like that child is the reason why that black man has to be with me forever, even though I haven't done any of the other things that this black man is looking for to be able to wife you or to keep you.
Yeah.
And so I think the issue is now is, the black women as a whole, they don't realize that the way to a man's heart is not through the middle of their body. It is through them doing the things and to make them want to be with them, and I've seen so many friends, and you talked about this before. I think that the gentleman that you originally talked to that kind of sparked the conversation, he was explaining how he wants to take care of his child, but his baby mother does not allow him to do that.
Yeah, I forget who that was. We've had a few guys over the years that have called in and made some really, really valid points. And when they go in that direction, I fall back. I let them steer the conversation because, I myself, I have raised kids with women, beautiful women, but I just didn't want to be there for the long haul, So I have to honestly say, myself, when it comes to that word responsibility, for the most part, I'm checking shit. I'm just, hey, we had fun. Your kids are growing up, and I'm gonna keep it pushing now. That's who I am.
Yes, sir.
But go ahead.
No. I've listened to you for a long time, so I understand that. What I feel like black women need to do a better job is controlling who they are and valuing themselves, because a child does not give you the right, and you should not use a child as a means of getting back at the person that you're no longer with. A child does not allow you to get new shoes every month. A child does not allow your baby father to make sure you get your hair done. A child is supposed to be something that both of you all are taking care of, but it's got to be on the same playing field. And start. I'm currently married. I have a little girl that I am really trying to do my best and let her know that she is a queen.
Okay.
And she is responsible. She is responsible for what happens to her.
Good for
not
you.
anybody else.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
And I am married, and I'm married to someone that I have chosen and that has also chosen me.
Nice.
So it has been mutual,
Nice.
and I don't feel like I will ever get divorced because we have that understanding. And my black
never say never
understands that.
Never say never, man.
No, I understand. Yes, sir. But my black queen understands. We built our relationship off of something solid.
Got you.
It wasn't off of the middle of her body.
Got you. Okay.
And it wasn't because she didn't tell me not to put on protection.
Got you. Hey, man, thank you for the donation, and we covered some good ground. Thank you,
sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let me throw something else into the equation here, so that it doesn't sound like we're just going, in on black women. Troll babies, what culture, or I hate to say race because race is a social construct. What race nags black men the most? It's not black women. Nags them. Where you going? Are you coming back? Thought we were going out to eat. Did you miss me? I missed you. You're sitting there trying to watch a hockey game. This bitch is asking you shit that you already told her, hey, let me talk to you after the game. Now, you see, this is where my father kicks in with me. I have become my father. I mean, I'm not as hardcore as he was. He was just a loose Durham, North Carolina nigga, you know? He just said crazy shit, as I've already told you. My mother pushed him the wrong goddamn way. He said, hey, watch your mouth. I'll burn this motherfucker down with everybody in it. He'd say shit like that. Anyway, which women nag the most? Oh, my God. You come back home. She says, where have you been? You said you were coming back an hour ago. I'm back. What the fuck? Did you see that girl? You know, did you see that girl, the one that you said you weren't going to see again? Holy fuck, bitch. I'm trying to eat a goddamn piece of quiche here. What the fuck? Slow down. It's not black women. Area code 404. Do black men accept responsibility? Are you there? 404.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. Good evening.
Oh, hey, you can hear me.
Hey, who's this?
Hi. This is Elisa. How are you?
Hey, good to hear from you. Couple of topics. Friday night, I'm sipping wine. Where do you want to start?
Okay, so I want to comment and say black men absolutely take care of their responsibilities. And I'm so sick of the narrative around black men just being degenerate. Mm-hmm. That's not true.
Right.
That's not true at all.
Yeah.
As a black woman who grew up with a mother and a father and had an amazing relationship with my father,
okay,
I don't know anybody that's in my vicinity that has relationships that isn't married.
Okay.
I have 8 brothers, 2 sisters, all of us are married.
Wow.
Every last one of us are married.
Wow.
And most of my nieces and nephews are married. My husband and I have been together for 20 years, and I'm only 39.
Woo.
I have been nothing but men, black men, who take care of their responsibilities. I feel so bad for black men because you guys don't have anyone who fights for you. Mm-hmm. You guys are always picked on. You guys are always just made out to be so bad. But I don't believe that. I don't have experience with being around raggedy black men. Mm-hmm. And I think that you guys get a bad rap and always will support you guys. And I think that it's ridiculous that people say that y'all don't take care of your responsibilities. Do.
If I can jump in and say you are a gem, and did I hear you say that your mother and father were together growing up, or they're still together? You said you grew up with a mother and father, yes?
Yeah. Well, both my parents have passed away. Okay. But yes, I grew up with a mother and a father. We all had the same father. All of us had the same mother. It was 8 boys, and it was 2 girls.
Nice.
And all of us, every one of my siblings are married, and all of us have been married for more than 10 years. All of us.
You know what what you're saying. I believe it. First and foremost. Yeah, your story doesn't get told a lot, you know, because we see so much propaganda, you know, reality TV, and of course reality TV focuses on the negative, but it's nice to hear what you're saying. You don't have to say what city you're in, but can you tell us what state you're in?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, but I'm originally from New York. I used to listen to you when I was a teenager, and when I was in college, I went to LIU. Okay. So I listened to you for all the time. But yeah, I want to get rid of that narrative, and I just want black men to know that there are a whole tribe of us black women who are rooting for you all. Nice. And who really pray for you guys, and really I had your back. You know, I just think it sucks that you get this bad rap. You guys are wonderful. You're beautiful people, and then you guys, I mean, really, black people, black men, for one thing, are so I know it makes me emotional because I feel like you guys don't get the respect that you deserve, and nor do you get the grace. You guys don't get any empathy. Right. And y'all have so much, and I just feel like these are the conversations. The guys who called in and were saying that black men don't do this. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Express some love to all the black people.
Your check's in the mail.
You guys,
your check's in the mail. Thank you, dear. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you much. What a great call. Is the show over? I don't think we can outdo that. Is the show over? What time is it? What a great call. Guys on the screen, another one of my sponsors, Credit Wiz Pro. Okay, call that number, get a free consultation. Okay, and now let's put www.andretattoos.com on the screen. Okay, www.andretattoos. We're getting a nice consensus here with regards to, do black men accept responsibility? Bernice. Hang on a second. Okay, that's someone impersonating. I hate to say that. She's not a model. I don't mean to take shots at her, but the girl who's always on fucking Baller Alert and the Shade Room. She's in her 40s. Yeah, I don't want to mention her tonight. I literally unfollowed Baller Alert and the Shade Room because they kept like promoting this woman fucking Monday mornings. Jesus. Area code 718. Good evening. Do black men accept responsibility? Is our title. Are you there? Are you ready?
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. This is Afro Nerd,
hey,
New York. What's
up, man?
What's up, Star?
Good to
How
hear
you doing,
from
sir?
I'm good, man. Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
I listen to you from time to time,
okay.
Of course, as you know.
Thank you.
And I like this topic, and I'm going to be brief on it, and I'll tell you what my thoughts are.
Come on.
I'm in the financial and insurance field, right? So I deal with high net worth clientele. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Right.
I deal with all manner of people, different strata, and all of that. I will say across the board, human beings don't really take accountability well.
Okay.
Just across the board.
Okay.
I have to explain to multimillionaires that they're wrong, and they don't want to hear it. They try to evade the truth consistently. But because of their wealth, they're able to mask that, right? So if you're going to compare it with black men, the issue is that there's always been this focus on controlling black male movement. So black men, we just like any other human being, we may try to avoid responsibility, but someone will bring you to heel. That's the issue.
Very good point.
That the kind of carte blanche that's given to other ethnicities, especially white males and white females, because we see the Karen phenomenon.
Right. A
Karen could be a 5'2" diminutive white woman that will bring a 6'5" black male to heel. There's videos littered all over YouTube and social media showing you that they will point a finger to you and say, I will tell you what to do. You can't do anything.
You better do what you're told. You better do what you're told. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, and regrettably, because of, if you're going to make the connection here, regrettably, we see some of this feminism where the black female is taking white female talking points, and they're able to kind of access that ability on occasion as well.
Right.
So this is where you come up with the manosphere, which I appreciate, because not all of it is great.
Right.
But a lot of it, we are requiring black men to have a voice to be able to deconstruct some of the stuff, because before that, you had years of feminine propaganda, feminine media presentation, and also black women harnessing power. Black girl magic, black girls rock. They have an infrastructure. They have Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is giving $10 billion. Spotify is giving money for black female podcasters, but there's never any kind of infrastructure to give black men that come up.
Right. Hang on a second, if I can jump in. Hang on, you've got an echo in the back.
Sure.
Can you turn that echo down? Because I do want to continue talking with you. Are you still doing your podcast? You were one of the front runners years ago, coming out of the gate. Do you still do your show, Afro Nerd?
Yes and no. We're going to actually move to YouTube in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing me on YouTube regularly.
You were on what platform were you on? My brain is fried for years.
We were on Blog Talk.
Blog Talk. Blog Talk.
And we were also out of Atlanta on B Talk 100.
Right.
And I also did a few NPR appearances as well.
Yeah. Hey, when you make your shift to YouTube, keep me posted, man, so I can put a banner at the end of my shows. But great points that you just put on the table. And I've gotten some more notes here that was sent in since we started this discussion. But go ahead and finish up, and if you have a platform that you want to mention, go ahead and promote it, please. Afro Nerd.
Yeah. Again, it will be Afro Nerd Radio at YouTube. We have actually a segment up now, but as far as going on being streaming regularly, that's in about 2 weeks. So, and I will reach out to you. I'll send you an email and get that set up.
Nice.
I'll just say quickly that I do want this black media thing, black men's media thing, to kind of take off. Regrettably, Kevin Samuels passed on.
Yeah.
But we're seeing other folks, Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. There's a few folks out there that are actually bringing the facts. They're not, disparaging black women. We don't need that either.
Right.
But there's got to be a way for black men.
Leave that to me when I'm drinking. I'll go in that direction. But go ahead.
Yeah. But the traditional, and also something else. I'll say this briefly.
Go ahead.
The traditional black male lane seems to be a problem. I don't go into my age, but I'm familiar with your time period, Star. If you get my drift, right?
I think you should. You should mention your age. We have a wealth of history. I'm not trying to relive shit that I did in my 20s, my 30s, or even my early 40s. So I think us stating our age is a plus. But go ahead and finish up.
It would be nice if we could do that. The issue is there's so much ageism, Star, that people are trying to shut you down. And I look pretty good, with the young women out there.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, you know what I'm talking about. You got to kind of play that close to the cuff.
Got you.
So, but I'll just say this in closing, that I think it's important that the direction we're going in with black men speaking up, with these media platforms, and I'm starting to see a little bit of movement and the bringing of the traditional black male role, and we should be able to say, hey, no disrespect to the LGBT and all. That's a different lane. But the Jim Brown, because now I'm dating myself. The Jim Brown and the Fred Williamson lane, those type of people that I'm familiar with.
Right.
They didn't disappear. We have to bring those stand tall black men back.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to represent.
Great points, man. Good to hear from you. Stay in touch.
Oh yeah, likewise. Thank you, man.
Care. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Afro Nerd. He's been a supporter for many years. And, he's been on Blog Talk, one of the earlier Blog Talk radio shows. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break, get some ice, maybe grab some more pretzels. I'm going to promote my new platform, shot97.com. All right? I shall return. Okay, back in the building. Do black men accept responsibility in America? That's our working title. We've been having a good conversation, and I've been sipping wine tonight. I'm not a big wine drinker, but I didn't feel like going to the liquor store, turning up as we do on Fridays sometimes, and it's not that bad, okay? I see a couple of folks chiming in. Hold on a second. Maurizio, got your donation. Thank you very much. Big Aki says, I think black men take responsibility. We have no choice because at the end of the day, you're not a female, nor do you have the complexion for the protection. Good point. Okay. Guys on the screen, www.songsthatwork.info. Sync, licensing, and other things. Publishing, copyright information, ASCAP, BMI, anything with regards to music, streaming. That's a great platform to go to. Kia has called in on multiple occasions. Reach out to her and tell her I sent you, okay? Songsthatwork.info. All right, Luke Caney, thank you for your other donation, okay? Lonnie Jolly got your donation. Okay, he says, thanks for your conversation with the female earlier. Hey, she was cool, but, there is a time when you have to cut the short shit short. It's not so much directed at her, but, women have this thing, oh, yeah, he won't leave me alone. Women love to make themselves out to be more desirable sometimes than what they are, and sometimes you just have to cut the short shit short. Armand got your donation. Thank you very much. Hey, Robin, I got your donation. Jersey Girl Star. She set women back 25 years, shaking my head. Charles, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Malcolm, I got your donation. Did I pick up? I think I did, 504. Let me bring in 212 right quick. Good evening. Do black men accept responsibility? Area code 212. Are you...
What's good, Star? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you, sir? How are you?
I'm finding you. This is Regine the Great. I've called him before.
Okay.
And then, I wanted to chime in real quick. It's a great topic here. And the reason why I'm calling is because do black men accept responsibility? 100% they do.
Come on.
And you proved on the phone with your own experience that they do. Because I'm under the belief that black men overextend their responsibility. That's why you have a league of stepfathers coming in to take over the responsibility for these single mothers that have children. They come in and set the fatherly role. Sometimes it's it's frowned upon, and those mothers say you cannot discipline my child and send that black man out the door. He came in trying to set the example of a father figure, accepted responsibility of kids that's not even his, and still was trying to lead that family. So black men always accept responsibility. I have 4 daughters myself.
Okay.
And I've raised every one of those daughters. And my first daughter, and I'm glad you brought up the Latinas, was by a Spanish girl, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And not Spanish, I would say Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican. She speaks Spanish, but she ain't from Spain.
She's Puerto Rican. She's not Spanish. She's Spanish.
Yeah.
She's not Puerto Rican at all. I mean, she's not Spanish at all.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When she gave birth to my daughter, she dipped back to Puerto Rico, and I, as a young teen father, had to raise my daughter from 1 to 5 years old as a single father.
Okay.
From 17 all the way up until she came back, went to court, and snatched my daughter from me while I was in the military and basic training.
Shit.
Now, I fought all this time, and this proves how black men accept responsibility. Because we will fight to see and be a father to our kids. We will always fight to be the father to our kids and meet up with so much resistance with we sometimes good women, or I would say bad women, to put it like that, to put that resistance and poison the child against the father.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna show you one more stipulation on this call today. This was a great conversation.
Come on.
Is there a problem with the black women that push back against black men accepting responsibility? Yes. You just had a caller that called in that debated with you, the runner of the show, the title of the show, and you specified to them what the title was of the show, and they told you no. You switched the topic.
Yeah.
This is what happens when black men try to accept that responsibility.
Mm.
They meet resistance even when it's their own title of the show.
Good point.
They gave you resistance that you switched the title to something else. This is what happens every day in these households. Black men are stepping up. They're using old narrative and propaganda to spin against men, black men, that you don't take care of their kids. They don't take care of their kids. They leave and abandon kids. That was in the 60s.
Yeah, if I can jump in and say this, you're making some great points, and you're making some great points. And as much as these scales have been unbalanced for black men by way of the dominant society, for them to fight the way they have, and not just for their kids, but in society as a whole, that's a sign of strength. That's a sign of inner strength.
Right.
You know, that I don't even think that you can measure that. You know, that's a sign of strength, wanting to succeed, accepting a lot of things, not being able to advance within the corporate world, but continuing to keep bouncing back. That's an inner strength. Go ahead.
Those are all facts. These are all facts that you're bringing up, and I'm glad to hear that. Last female caller called in and gave praises to black men stepping up and taking responsibility, because me personally do not know any brother, black I would say not brother, but black man that does not take care of responsibility of his children.
Right.
Now there's a difference. Sometimes the black men don't want to take responsibility for the mother of the child. Facts. Because they are toxic.
Yeah.
But they will take care of the responsibility for the child, because the child deserves to have their father in their life and not grow up to be like the mother that's poisoning them.
Yeah.
So there's a difference in there. And a lot of people like to focus on he's not taking care of the mother. The mother is not the purpose. The child is the future.
Right.
That's who we need to take responsibility for.
Good point.
Not the mother. Your time is come and gone.
Yeah.
Your time is come and gone. This shit is said.
Yeah.
We are here to take care of the child and be in the child's life to show the child the other side of the coin that they're not getting. So do they take responsibility?
There's a whole nother conversation to be had, and Sister Shahrazad Ali, Queen, I call her Queen Shahrazad Ali. Her and I, we still talk from time to time. She broke it down decades ago within her books, her speeches, and the relationship between the mother and the daughter, how the mother can try and build a secret union with the daughter against the father, and then sometimes how the mother can be jealous of the daughter, which can be damaging to the family structure. Go ahead.
That is a fact, and I hate to say this, but that's the life I'm living right now. I have a daughter with somebody, and the mother is actually jealous of the relationship I have with my daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter and me are peas in a pod. Me and my daughter go everywhere. We do everything together. And she doesn't have that same relationship. I can see the disdain on her face when she says, well, Daddy and me went and did this. And she's mad. Daddy and me are doing this. Hey, I can't wait to see when we go to New York and see our other my other brothers.
God forbid she come home with shopping bags. Oh my God, what did he buy you now?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I even had the whole conversation. Yeah. Hey, my other kids. Now this is somebody else. My other kids.
Come on. Yeah.
My other kids don't have those type of things, but here you come with Timberlands and Nikes and Jordans. And you embarrassing me. I'm embarrassing you. I'm taking care of my child.
Right.
I'm not taking care of you.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I'm not here to sponsor a grown woman. Right. You're supposed to get your own bag. You're a strong, independent black woman, right? Get your own bag.
Yeah.
I'm here to take care of the one that can't take care of themselves. And that's my job. And that's called taking responsibility. And the stepfather game is all about taking responsibility, even when it's not your kid.
Yeah.
So everybody that's out there as a black man that's a stepfather, they already accept the responsibility of things they didn't have to accept.
Yeah.
But they're doing it anyway. So they do take that responsibility. And I'm glad there's some people out there that respect us for it.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you taking
good
my
talking
phone
to you.
call.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
Great
sir.
talking to you.
Good too.
Take care.
Well. Yeah. Good conversation, huh? We're cooking. We're cooking tonight. We're cooking. Hold on a second. D'Angelo, I got your PayPal donation. Is that your real name, D'Angelo? Okay. Folks, the PayPal info, again, is at the top of the live chat. The Cash App is always at the bottom. If you can't get through on the lines and you want to add something to the conversation, okay? Benny Blanco, star, Shot 97, makes me want to pistol whip someone's mom coming out of the check cashing spot. Hashtag sucker shit. I picked the playlist myself. 3 hours and 14 minutes now. The playlist, that's how long it is, because I took 3 songs out yesterday. Being an old radio promotion guy, I have a very good ear for what I think people will remember by way of the formula. That's what I'm looking for. The formula of the music. Okay, it's a wide variety, but thank you for your donation. Brother Bussy Muhammad sends in a donation. Brother Star, I heard that garbage drill nonsense playlist. Why is your half nigger self pushing this trash to the audience? Hashtag get your hand out my pocket. I have been doing a comprehensive study since 2017, late 2017, with regards to drill rap. Thank you for your donation, but I'm a guy who worked at the record labels for years before I ever got to radio. So I am bringing out what I consider to be my interpretation of the new wave. Not just up in New York. Most of those songs that you hear on Shot97.com are New York artists, and I think they are the cream of the crop right now. But thank you for your donation, okay? Hold on a second. Crook from DeBrook got your donation. Star giving his audience the last word is a grace not performed by many. Pay attention. Yeah, I've been doing that for a lot of years. You don't want to come off as a know-it-all, even if you know the answer. Let the caller have the last word. Thank them, and they will, know that you gave them the last word, and it encourages them to call back. All right, Jason got your donation. Appreciate your show for over 20 years. You have the right to say "troll baby." Still loving that Bible titled, "The Virtue of Selfishness." Calling in, yeah. Thank you. KL, hey Star, the Knicks won. Oh my God! The Knicks won on a game-winning 3. That's 8 straight wins in a row. God, hating ass. we making a playoff run, and I'm be here repping hard for Knicks. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Everybody hold on. I am not a Knicks fan. I am a Knicks hater from way back. I've been hating the Knicks ever since Bernard King played with them. Yes, it's personal. I tried to break Spike Lee's little hand once upon a time. I was sitting courtside. He's walking by. He got the hand of a little 12-year-old girl. Damn, that's 8 in a row. Well, they're not going to break the record, which was 18 in a row back in 1969 or 1970. Somebody help me out here. Jesus. Oh, man. 8 in a row. Hold on a second. Now I'm really mad. Hold on. Let me go to Knicks Fan TV. CP has got to be going crazy over there. Knicks Fan TV on YouTube. Oh, there he is. And he's live right now. Oh, my God. Let me put something in his live chat. Hold on a second. 8 in a row I'm hating. Oh, damn it. I can't do it right now. I'll catch him another time. Jesus Christ. $908, sit tight, I'm coming to you next. 908. Malcolm, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Okay, Terrence, I got your other donation. Thank you, sir. Michael, okay. Curve booming, okay. Apollo got your donation. Are you on the line, sir? Where is Apollo? Let me bring in Apollo right now. He's been on hold. Apollo, thank you for holding, man. Area code 612. Are you there? 612. Apollo.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm pissed. The Knicks won 8 in a row. I'm pissed, but go ahead. You joining the conversation?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to chime in. I heard your little topic, man, and I just want to say that, you know, black brothers, we get it hard from everybody. It's like, even if we got a lot that don't do the right thing, but the ones that do the right thing,
right.
It's like people try to tear you down. They'll set you up in a situation where you're going to just give up, but then you get mad because you give up, especially when it comes to the children.
Okay.
It's like you try to be a good dad sometimes, and, you know, like you touched on it earlier, like you try to be some dudes try to be a good father, and the mother gets involved and get mad at the father and make it difficult to be a father. And then when you finally throw your hands in the air, they say you're a deadbeat dad. It's like you can't win for losing, you know?
I don't have any biological kids, so I can't necessarily, speak from experience. I have helped beautiful females raise kids. I tend to spoil kids, so, I might not be the best judge. And I'm not just talking about responsibility of taking care of kids. There's so many different levels to this topic. Do you want to put something else on the table other than child support? Do black men accept responsibility?
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so say, for example, jobs. Like, I'm a working man.
Okay.
And so then you have these little weird, racist little hicks at your job sometimes that, you go to work every day doing what you're supposed to do, but then they want you to accept, little racist jokes or little other stuff. And so it's like stuff like that. It's just like you trying to do the right thing and you run into all these obstacles, and then when you throw your hands in the air, then everybody want to put the finger at you like, oh, you giving up, and they're not having responsibility, and they're lazy and blah, blah. But it's like I just feel like a lot of situations, a lot of brothers are put in situations where they try hard, but then they end up giving up because it's just so many different things coming from different parts of the world, just dealing with life, sometimes as a man. But you got to just be strong and fight through it, so. And a quick thing, this has kind of got to do with the topic, but not really.
Okay.
I support your movement with the music, with the drill rap, because that is some dope music, and I like it.
Okay.
But I work with the youth. I work with the youth in Minnesota.
Okay.
What I would say is just some advice. If you're gonna get in this lane, we need to teach them brothers that it's good to make music, but that music is also contributing to a lot of deaths amongst our young people. And music and all that stuff, the arts, all that stuff plays real life out. And so it's almost like, speaking of responsibility, it is the record executive's responsibility to help stop this violence. And if music contributes to the violence, I feel like they hold a certain bit of responsibility with that. And you being a black man that's in this situation where you're going to get these promote their stuff, what they're doing, but we also don't want to make the problem worse than it already is.
I totally disagree with you.
Trends, whatever's popular.
Hang on. I let you say your piece. No, sir. That's not the music. Well, what was it 50 years ago before the music when gang members were killing each other and drill rap wasn't around? What will it be in 200 years? You can't blame the music.
I mean, like I said, I just say about responsibility, contributing to it, because
No, sir. I'm not a politician.
Okay,
hang on. I'm not a politician. I'm not a preacher. I'm sympathetic to tragedies that occur. But no, sir, you're wrong. It's not drill rap. That's not what's killing young people. Did you listen to the Sweepers on Shot97.com in between the songs? Did you listen?
Oh, I listen to it all, man. Like I said, I go way back to Rondo number 9 and Chief Keef. I go all the way back to that. I'm a music producer myself, but what I'm saying is, I understand what you're doing.
So I asked you a question, sir. Did you listen to the Sweepers in between every 2 songs on Shot 97? And I'll say it again. You're wrong.
No, I didn't.
It's not the drill rap. No. Okay, well, you're wrong. I don't agree with you. No. But thank you for calling.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like I said,
Thank you, sir. You didn't say nothing, respectfully. If you got such an issue, why aren't you kicking down Spotify's door, YouTube's door, Tidal, TikTok? Hey, this has got to stop. Hold on a second. www.estellebooks.com on the screen, okay? Great products. It's in the next room, but please go there, tell them I sent you, okay? And somebody else was on hold. 908, sit tight, I'm coming to you next. 908, hold on. Big Elvis, I see you. I got your donation. Do you want to call in, sir? Okay. Blade's, ooh. Okay, Blade is talking crazy about Jewish women. Thank you, Blade, for your donation. PHNOM1. Appreciate the objective perspective. Thank you so much. Black men getting a lot of praise tonight. Okay. Area code 908. Are you there? Good evening. Do black men accept responsibility?
Brooklyn Giggles in the check-in. What's going on, sir?
Where you been, man? How have you been? It's cracking.
I've been working, man. How you been, sir?
Life is great, man. I'm spoiling myself, and maybe I'll grow up one day. I don't know. It's cracking.
Nah, sorry. You too full of yourself. You're too full of yourself. You're never going to grow.
You're right. Listen, I'm so full of myself, there's no room for the theory of God. I've been saying that for decades. That's how full of myself I am. Go ahead.
You're the Highlander, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
Come on.
Yeah, the topic. I definitely agree that, we African Americans definitely do accept responsibility in America, and I'll even include Africans as well. Mm-hmm. I'll even go a step further. You know, everyone has mentioned all the things that African American men have done in regards of, you know, stepping up to being a father, you know, also taking responsibility of going to jail. Mm-hmm. But nobody mentioned African Americans taking responsibility for snitching more than ever. You know, I mean, we're seeing large numbers of black men snitching like crazy on camera.
Doing the right thing. Concerned citizens.
Yeah.
Right thing.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, but you know, it's just something to throw in there because we're seeing high numbers of this. I mean, yeah, one can argue black people have been snitching for years. It's just now more popularized now. Mm-hmm. You know, thank you, Gunna. Thank you, Gunna. Thank you, thank you, because I have these past couple of weeks I have enjoyed watching Boozy going crazy on Vlad TV. I enjoy it. Thank you, Gunna. Wake up and smell the coffee. Those niggas are rats. Oh my God, I died listening to that. I literally died listening to that.
Yeah, I don't think Gunna's a rat. I think he wanted to get out of a situation. I don't think he was ever about that life. He's a great artist. I like so much of his stuff. I even like the track he did with Coffee, the singer out of Jamaica. That track called W. I've been following Gunna for a lot of years, but. Hey, it was a situation that I just, he had to get out of it, and it's come on, what am I doing? Am I gonna go do a decade for a bunch of savages shooting people up at the fucking malls and all that nonsense? No, it's time to get out of here. I accept my responsibility, and I want out. Go ahead.
In that case, then Casanova, you might as well just snitch. You might as well just snitch. All these rappers that are still in jail, just snitch. Just snitch. At the end of the day, we still gonna have love for you. The streets might not love you, but we will. The people the corny niggas, we'll still respect you.
Hang on. If memory serves me correctly, Brooklyn Giggles, they didn't offer Casanova a deal. They just wanted to sit him down, and they gave other people around him deals, and they sat him the fuck on down. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I can't debate that. We also don't know if they could have probably gave him a deal, but he probably was just didn't want to say anything because he's a whole. What does he call himself? He's a whole nigga or something like that.
I forget. What's
so
yeah.
So yeah, at this point, man, listen, black people, we doing good. We accept the responsibility for everything, and I'm all for the snitching. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and snitch. T.I. too.
Now, hang on a second. For those who don't know, you're a long-time caller. Again, you were born here or in Nigeria? I forget.
I was born here.
Born here, but your family's from Nigeria.
Yeah, they had an election not too long ago.
Okay.
In Nigeria.
Well, I'm sure they're hacking each other up out there over the basic necessities. Okay, so but you say that black men here in America, whether they be Caribbean, FBA, for the most part, they are accepting responsibility. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm glad you brought up FBA because you always put me in the category as the guy that doesn't like FBA, and I take the responsibility. It is what it is at this point. But one thing I will say is that if we continue to be divisive, I don't even remotely see African Americans. We should by now we should have our own ADL like the Jewish people. Like by now we should have had our own ADL. If we continue to just separate from each other, and I get it, these tethers, Africans, we're not perfect either. We do things that will piss off FBA.
What do you mean these tethers? You're a tether according to the definition of a tether. And hang on a second. I don't try and paint you out to be someone that hates FBA, but you have gone on record on this show well over a year ago saying you don't feel that African Americans or FBAs or ADOS deserve reparations. You said that.
I'm not going to continue to debate this with you over and over again because we could play back the tapes. I never say they never deserve reparations. You could. How did you phrase it?
How did you phrase it?
I said I support FBA getting reparations. I just didn't like when Tariq was coming at the non-FBAs for it was this one story he addressed.
Okay. I don't want to take shots at him directly, but okay. So you're changing things a little bit. You feel that
I'm not changing anything.
Okay. All right. And because you were born here, you would want some of those reparations. Yes, you would want to benefit.
I think we all deserve reparations. I think Africans need to give reparations to African Americans. I think the British need to give reparations to Africans.
We all don't deserve reparations. No, we all don't. If you're talking about people of color, no.
If you say so, my good man.
All right. Hey, man, good to talk to you. Thank you for chiming in on the topic. Thank you.
Mia Bleach.
Mia Bleach. All right, Brooklyn Giggles, tap it in. All right, folks, I think we're good here. We're over the 2-hour mark. Let me make sure I didn't miss any cash apps. Thank you for your support. Good conversation. It's a little rocky at first, but we had to let Rory and Left-Handed work it out. Hey, Samantha, got your donation. As a therapist, I can emphatically say no. Oh! No, what? Black men do not accept responsibility? Well, maybe for the ones that get therapy. Everybody doesn't get therapy. Everybody doesn't need therapy. Oh my God, am I so sick of the hustle that some of these, people, I think everybody should get therapy. No, they fucking shouldn't, in my opinion. But thank you for your donation, Samantha. Okay. That's a new hustle, just like, the hustle of milk once upon a time in America. Back in the 70s, a glass of milk at the dinner table. Now we've seen that, milk is not good for you after you're an infant. One more call, pardon me. And, therapy. I don't think everybody needs therapy. Is it Kaji or Kali? Are you my last caller?
Kali.
Yes,
hello, I'm Kali JNS.
How are you?
I would like, what did you say, sir?
I said, how are you? Thank you for being patient. You are my last caller. Where do you want to chime in?
Oh, yes, I like to address the topic of the room. So I would say, of course, you have some black men that are taking responsibility, but I think we need to assess the collective state of the black community to even answer the question, in full context.
Okay.
So to put it into context, I think, is the black community autonomous? Do they own their own infrastructures, their food supply, their water supply, the education, the medical field, the electricity? And in terms of living in a system of white supremacy. So the answer to the question is, regardless of how painful we want to admit it, we could be doing more. Black men could be doing more to be responsible in the sense of building parallel structures that they have autonomy in, that they run, and that they can only do this through the Queen Mothership, which is an egalitarian system which reveres structure and order as well as a divine feminine and divine masculine. It's the only system that Black people knew before colonization and slavery. It's a system based on reciprocation, loyalty, cooperation, and complementation of men and women working together to build their own infrastructures where they're in control of their own food, their own water, their own shelter. So what I think we need to, what I want to end with saying is civilization, it starts with the family unit and egalitarian systems. This is what's natural to Black men. So Black men and Black women, I think we both could be doing more to accept responsibility, but there are Black women and men that are doing their part, and those are the people that should be of concern anyway. And until we have that full self-determination in terms of our own governance and communities, I say that we can be doing more. What the Black community needs is power, autonomy, and love.
Okay, stay there. We're having a good conversation. You don't have to rush off. Within the structure that you just referenced, which I am familiar with, would those Black men that you speak of be able to have multiple wives? And if so, where would you fit in?
In the Queen Mothership, polyamory, it is something that could be permissible. However, I think that there needs to be some sort of structure in terms of councils that the system goes through, and you would actually have to fill out an application to prove that one can handle multiple wives. Again, this council would consist of elders, a council of Black men, a council of Black women, and you'll have, like, say, a council that deals with relationships, in particular marriage, polyamory, all those things, and they would submit an application and say, hey, these are the logistics.
With all due respect, that's not going to happen. Submitting applications. We're in a much different time in society now. We have advanced much further than what you're referencing. I say that respectfully. But where would you fit in? You're a woman of a certain age. I don't want to assume. What age bracket are you in? And where would you fit in?
I'm 31.
Okay.
I'm 31, and I personally do not care for polyamory, but I do think that in the Queen Mothership that it has existed in the past, and you do need structures and processes regarding the relationship dynamic currently because it is so fractured.
Hang on. So off the rip, you're saying do as I say, but not as I do, correct?
No, absolutely not. I'm saying that we're all individuals, so we're all going to have preferences in terms of what type of relationships we get involved with. But I don't.
But hang on. But you're talking about a structure. You specifically said a structure. So within that within that structure, you would not adhere to the laws that govern that structure. I just want to be clear what you're saying.
Well, again, the laws that govern that structure is in the Queen Mothership. And again, we're talking about an updated version of this system of what it would look like in 2023, and not what we had 2,000 years ago, of course. But again, the laws, we have to set out those tenets and those values. Right now, we don't have them. I did write a couple books about tenets and values for the Black American community, for how Black men and Black women can structure their relationships, have faithful relationships, get along. I've already did the work on that, but but we need to build out those tenets and those values. You have to build out that structure. We currently don't have it. We don't.
Well, listen. Hang on. Stay with me. Stay with me. You can send me a book if you like. I am familiar with what you're referring to. I'm just a dumb dropout. However, the structure and the formations that you're talking about would have to be, it just, in today's day and time, we're so far advanced. Technology.
How is that not advanced? How is it not advanced?
Hold on. If I can respond. Technology, for instance, has advanced us.
Right.
Technology has advanced the Amish. Amish have phones and vehicles, so people are, I don't want to say graduating. People are changing in terms of how they move within certain structures again. But
of course,
listen, I respect what you're saying. I don't have to be right, but I'll give you the last word. But overall, you're saying black men do not accept responsibility. I just want to be clear.
No, I didn't say that. I said that we can be doing more to accept responsibility in terms of building our own infrastructures parallel to the one we are currently dominated by. We have to work. That's something that we clearly have to work on.
I heard all that.
Control of
I heard all of that. But the question.
But I do want to say, Star, I'll say this lastly. What's funny?
Well, before you say the last thing, because you're not answering the question. You're doing an offshoot of the question. You're going
I'm not.
The question, again, not us. You're saying us. The question is, do black men, not black men and women, black men accept responsibility?
Some do. Some do and some don't. That's my question. But
you're on the fence, and that's not really an answer, but I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
Yeah, because of course you have some people and you have some. Why would anybody be absolute on that? Okay. That's illogical. But I do have a chapter on technology, on how black Americans can utilize fusion pop.
Send me a book.
Again, it's all in a structure, but I did take into account that we are in the 21st century, that we have to focus on the technology aspect in terms of building our own infrastructure. Of course, there's systems and processes for that as well.
There's my email address.
And thanks for letting me speak.
I thank you for your call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I let her speak, All right, you guys have a great evening, what's left of it. We had a good discussion, a little rocky out the gate. Goddamn New York Knicks won. Shit! Oh, my goodness. Hang on a second. Black Body Works back in the building. Folks, make sure you check out this platform. Tell them I sent you. All right? And I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. Good night.
For me, I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street, so I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. Why you tripping, baby? You know you invited. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up, when we make it all, make it all, break it up, break it up, then we make it all back, then we. You out this world, need some space for me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in